Warning. The following actions you see or hear are meant for adults and being performed by adults, both responsible and of legal age. If you are neither, do not attempt any of this at home. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you and enjoy. Because a lot of times I'll be like sitting back like this, maybe I have to talk a little louder, or maybe I'll just have to like pick up the mic when I'm moving around, which I need to start getting used to. Cause
honestly, that's what's nice about these is it's attached to my fucking head.
And so what I would love to do at some point is because we have to get another set of those mics because he got a new case, and so those can't plug in without him taking off the case, which is a bitch every time. And I have the new iPhone. So I can't use it. Has like the old iPhone plug into the phone.
The lightning
port. Yeah. So I have to get those and USB-Cs so I can just start using them. So we'll have two phones to use or something like that. I don't know.
That was a pretty fruity decision.
It really was. I mean I don't know because like my vape.
It's a Europe type shit.
Yeah.
Well, also Samsung. Well, also like Android too, because Android has the Type-C now. I'm kind of happy about it because then I can just be like, yo, anyone got a charger? And I could be talking about my vape or my phone.
Okay, no, that's true.
Right,
yeah,
like...
Hey, that's a convenience. That's
right, I won't have to carry two chargers around with me constantly wherever I go. I'll just have the one if I need to charge either one.
That's what I'm saying.
It's honestly really fucking handy. Still, hold on real quick. Have you guys seen the new iPhone 17 they're releasing? Oh my god. I'd say it's probably about half the thickness of this phone.
What the fuck?
Dude. I know.
They take out the thickness. I'm the same way. I'm right there too.
Like, why would they do? And so I feel like they're probably just gonna have another same iPhone 6 fiasco where the thing can bend if it's in your back pocket. Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Yeah.
Unless they really made it that strong, but dude, it's thin. Also, the back camera, the new iPhone 17, I think it's maybe the Pro. I don't know. It could have been a fake video, but it is like sideways. It's like one camera and it's sideways and the flash is like on this side. So
I don't know how that would work.
It almost looks like the
Android.
the iPhone XR, except this is just sideways. The camera. And it's like longer across. I don't know. I don't want to get it. I just got the 16 Pro.
Yeah, that's your best bet. And you just got it.
I did, and I'm really happy with it. Like I like the little top features it has and shit. Because I came from the 13.
Okay.
So there's really not that much of a difference besides probably interface and certain tiny little features they have.
Quietly, like minute.
Yeah, right. Literally the smallest thing. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh shit! You know what? I forgot to start the timer for that camera. So let's.
Oh, you fucking.
Set a timer for 25 minutes. And
now that
25 minutes.
No, it's fine. It's been like 5 minutes. But
now that we've started the timer, we can start the podcast.
Well, we technically really have. Welcome to the Best Buds podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
I'm your co-host Jesus.
I'm your co-host Hunter,
and we are here with Mr. K-Kuma. Mr. Kuma, I'm really excited. I say this with every guest, but I really am excited every time. Like I'm so excited to get the people because I've been wanting to get you on the pod since like. What, like March since we had the show?
Since Zelfest.
Since Zelfest. Zestfest.
No. I'm honestly honored I'm here.
I'm honored to have you. I mean, like, from the guests that we've had so many cool guests, I feel like. And we're not even 10 episodes into the podcast, dude. Mm-hmm. And we've had, like, some awesome guests, and I'm really excited to keep on going. Possibly even get some same guests back on in the future just because I had such a good time with them. Praying that you're one of them. I'm sure it will be. It's gonna happen. I mean,
I like what I see so far. That's all I'm gonna say. You put a lot of work into it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's honestly, I don't know if we've spoken on this, but Best Buds was like a year in the actual making, and getting.
I bought that camera sort of for Best Buds. In our last apartment that we lived in. Our lease is up in like 2 months.
Yeah, like it's been almost a year since we lived in our last place.
So I've had that camera for like 18 months, year and a half, something like that. Taco Bell chairs we got at our first apartment.
Those were like, that's not even part of the podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, it is kind of part of the podcast.
I wish y'all could see it, but it's definitely listing the Taco Bell
Hopefully,
chairs.
maybe
Carpentry like that.
when we move.
You got the carpentry right here. Hey, a blast.
Bless up. No, maybe in the next apartment, maybe we'll have the Taco Bell chairs maybe in the background, just like his background. I don't fucking know. We're still, figuring out where we need to go and stuff like that. But it's like he said, we've been planning this shit for a long time. We've had that camera for over almost a year. I'd say
over a year and a half.
Has it been over a year?
Yeah, because I bought it at the last apartment like halfway into the lease.
Damn. So it's been almost a year and a half since we've had that camera. Yeah. We didn't start filming Best Buds until it was the end of last year. I want to say we did the first episode in it was before elections. I'll say that. Okay. It was right before elections. So I think it was October. October is when we did our very first episode that you see up on the channel, and it took I think it took me 2 months to edit it. I don't think I dropped it till December.
Yeah, you just kind of...
I was being lazy. And that's kind of how...
You're doing a lot better now, and I'm a part of the fucking production process.
Yeah,
has to be.
It's a team effort.
I'm trying to build a team. I would love to have just my own team where we all start from ground zero.
You gotta get your crew together and stuff. Exactly. The anime dude you didn't mention, but listen,
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that segment. Ooh, definitely for sure.
I'm excited.
We're gonna have a whole segment talking about it. But
okay.
Yeah, no, I mean literally just leading up to actually doing the first episode was so much. It was so much. We didn't want to start in the last place because we didn't have the space for it. Okay. It was very minimal space to even move around in the living area because our rooms were pretty big. Okay. So that's kind of just where we stayed most of the time was our rooms. But once we moved here, we were all right, we're gonna get this because I've been wanting to start a podcast for so long because I just talk. I talk and I talk and I talk and I talk. It's true.
Yeah, make an emphasis on it. Okay.
Right. I always say this. I feel every episode because I just love talking. It's true. It's a good thing, especially to have in the scene that we're involved in, or even just me and Hunter. Hunter's trying to get better at it. I'm just trying to get to know people, pick people's brains, see what's going on. What's going on in that little brain of yours.
Right. No, I love that. That's what I like about podcasts and stuff. I usually don't even speak too much in the first place and stuff.
Right.
Usually the most of my thoughts you'll get nowadays and things is through music, which is a good thing. I feel
it's a great thing. And that's kind of, I feel what a lot of people do when it comes to making music is they like to try and get their emotions and their thoughts and how they're feeling down, not necessarily on the pen and paper, but on the track.
Right.
Just anyway, even if they don't release music, I know a few people who just write, and I'll be oh dude, that's so good, put it on a song, put it on a track, and they're they're nah, bro. So I had a homie of mine. He sent me 3 songs. God bless my soul. God bless his soul. He's not dead, but I haven't looked at I haven't looked at the tracks yet. And I feel really bad. I need to remind myself to do that. But he sent me 3 songs, and I'm bro, that's awesome. Get that on a track. He's no, honestly, I don't really want to do that. You can take them. And I'm I don't need a ghostwriter. That's your experience, bro. That's your music. It's your emotions. I'm I might feel something similar, but it's not my raw thoughts.
It's not my story.
It's not my story to take. Exactly.
That's integrity too. We need more of that in the scene.
And it's really sad how little integrity the entire scene has. Not necessarily the underground, but just mainstream.
Oh, we can talk a lot about that too. Oh. Yeah, man, I had some run-ins and stuff.
Oh, we got some stories as I'm hearing. We'll definitely, dude, it's gonna be a nice episode. I'm gonna really enjoy this. But to get into Best Buds, I think we should smoke a little bit, just to kind of set the mood. It's in the name. It's in the name. It's Best Buds.
Come on now.
We have a beautiful Mr. Green, as we introduced a couple episodes ago.
Rocking a new tattoo.
Yes, we got a new tattoo.
Stamp for the bottom.
Which we will get to also later in the episode if you guys want to take a look. It's beautiful. Honestly, I think the placement's pretty good. You're trying to wash out the bong, won't get it wet. I actually just cleaned it before the episode. Gonna keep this thing clean. Unlike this, you can see how this one.
That has been through wear and tear. I see.
Oh, I think that was my very first piece. I got that
This is legendary.
Shit, 2.5 years? No, wait, almost 3 years ago. Almost 3, because that's when I moved out of my parents' house when I bought that. Okay. I was fuck it. I'm I can buy bud now. I'm gonna smoke bud. I need a piece for that. I love it. I mean, everybody I feel like should cherish their first piece, you know, even if they don't use it anymore, put it on a shelf. Like you can see over there, that bong on that shelf. That is my first actual bong I bought, and it got so dirty that I'm just like,
he's too lazy to actually clean it.
That's a lie, because I clean this one like every couple days.
That's because I tell you to, because we have to use it for the podcast.
I would listen. I would do it regardless, because I don't want a rerun of that. I don't want a rerun of that bong. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm at a point where like I would have to get a very specific piece and like a fuck ton of either bong cleaner or maybe even those magnets you've seen. Have you seen those? The magnet cleaners that clean the bongs? Dude, you put them like you just drop it in the fucking top, and you run a magnet through the bottom of the glass, and you can take the magnet, it'll connect, and you can just go up and down like the side of the bong to clean it. And you just wash it out.
That's an advanced donor technology.
That's what I'm saying.
How close we got.
We got.
Big 2-5. Oh
my God, you only barely scraped the barrel if that's what you think is new stoner technology. You ever been to what's it called? Fucking the weed festival.
Earl Cup?
Earl Cup. You ever been to Earl Cup?
I haven't been to that one.
But have you heard of it?
I haven't.
Have you been to any weed festival?
In a while? No. Yo, in a sense, I won't lie. Since I bodybuild, right? In truth, if anything, I smoke, right?
Right.
As always, right? I hope I give off the impression. But I try and like lessen the amount of smoking I do. So just because when I smoke, I eat like an actual demon. The best thing I can describe it, you see that Dragon Ball on the screen, that's all the stuff that's going to appear on my screen, or on my screen, their screen, right? It's more like facets and aspects of me and what I think and just what I enjoy. Like we got Golan right here. So you were saying too, iconic ass episode.
Beautiful. What song is this?
This one is 480 Reborn.
Oh, you knew it off the bat. That's what we love. Hey, go listen to it.
Bro, you have to listen to it. All this stuff right here. We'll play some of my music videos every too, eventually too. I definitely want to show off what I got. But eventually what I'm saying is this. I eat like a main character of a big shonen anime. Goku. Not Luffy. I eat.
You eat like Luffy is crazy.
Yeah, it's like we're talking like without a zesty part to it. To be specific.
Want to say the Japanese one for us? The Japanese of meat? Come on, you know it. It's like he wakes up and he says, everyone's like, oh my God, Luffy said that?
Oh my gosh, bro, you know it's great. Wait.
Think about it, we can't say it.
Yeah! I thought it was bitter. I thought it was bitter in Japanese funny enough.
Really?
I actually, I saw a TikTok about some Japanese dude saying it, and then the black dude reacted to it.
Right.
For comedy effect. But I guess it means bitter in Japanese. Funny enough. Or it's the way he says it, though, too.
Or is it like one of the because I don't know. Like different languages.
Different types of Japanese.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, because like I feel like every language is complicated in its own way. Like English, and I kind of actually wanted to speak on this. English is so fucking confusing, and we all know it. Like, come on, we're using the same words.
There.
Well, no, not even that. But like get more specific with it. The word read and read, they're spelled the exact fucking same.
It's used
minute and minute.
Yeah, like minute and minute. Yeah.
Right, that's facts. Actually, it is a bit difficult. I'd say it's a bit confusing.
It's like thinking about it. It's like, man, like I never even thought about that as a kid. Like I just learned it. Because I mean, as a kid, you know, you always fuck up your, I guess not really phonics, but like, you know, certain things like that.
My speech,
your speech.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, why is this different? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And they explain it, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, that makes sense. But then you get older, and you're like, that really doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, you're just conditioned into the system.
Like, you're giving me two words that are pretty much mean the same thing, except one's in present tense and one's in past tense.
Right. Spelled the same way.
Yeah, spelled the same way.
I think that was invented just to like get people to read context clues.
See, and that's exactly what I was gonna get to. Is that the only way you can determine which word it is context clues, the other words in the sentence. Which I mean, I think is kind of cool because it's almost like English is like a cool code you gotta fucking decipher in a sense.
You kind of have to decipher it. But I feel like it's the same with Spanish and stuff. Funny enough, I actually know a little bit of Spanish.
Really?
And stuff, but I had a little arc and stuff where I think it was when I was watching people just like graduate or something from college and stuff like that. They didn't get to finish college, unfortunately. But hey, look at where we're at now.
Hey.
Now, honestly, here's my thing. It was like one of those things where it's like I wanted to be like something. I wanted to use something that was like.
Here's the lighter.
Okay, you're gonna use it.
All right. I mean, have you ever used a bong?
Low key, yeah, but it's been so long.
Okay, so I mean, you're probably gonna have to take this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up here.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can take it down your seat, stand up, whatever you need.
Let me see.
Whatever's most comfortable for you.
Let me see. I know I have to like.
So just suck in and then light it, and then pull the bowl out once you get smoking. There's gonna be a lot of smoke, so I would be careful. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was just that fine shit you gave me.
That fine shit. Fine shit, alright.
Find.
This shit.
The fine shit.
Not this.
Not this exact strain, but.
Ooh. You want some too? Shit.
Hey, bud. Clear it. Look at the next one. Looks like you're giving yourself more smoke.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take it off your hands if you can't for this shit. Oh. That bitch is milky.
What is? Woo. I'm still fucking minutes. Yeah.
Yo. That's what I'm saying, like, because we had his bong that we were using before, and it's like that I can clear, like, okay, like, whatever. But then this one, it's like, fuck, there's still so much left I have to clear out of
There's
this.
so much in it. It's thick, like, damn. No.
You got a spit cup and you got water, so don't forget to use those. Spit cup, our first official sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. We got our first official sponsor.
First kind of sponsor. Our first official sponsor. We'll talk about it later in the episode for you guys. So, wait. Can I see the wheel real quick? I need to make sure the question I'm about to ask isn't something that can be answered by the wheel. Fuck, it is. All right. Well, I'm not gonna ask you that question.
Okay. Yeah.
I will ask you though.
I mean, I can edit the fucking wheel on the go.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure? It can be
it's fine. No, it's fine. I already came up with a new question.
Hell yeah.
So I gotta know, when did you first start watching anime?
I feel like I'm a fraud if I say it, but like my full name is K-Kuma Socials, right? You think I'm like, oh, you know, he must have been watching it since he was a baby, since he walked out his mom, or, you know?
Right.
Nah, I literally started watching it sophomore year of high school. I don't know what it was, but I just thought of the fights, right?
Okay, real quick, before you continue, how far out of high school are you? How old are you?
I was like, I started late, I will say that, but I think in sophomore year I was like 17.
So how old are you now?
25.
Okay, so that gives it.
It's been so long. I won't lie to you.
Even though it's a decent amount of time, that's like 7 years, 8 years. That's almost a decade. I wouldn't say, I wouldn't hate personally. Mm-hmm. I feel like you started watching it because I mean, if you're 25, let's do some math real quick. You're the math guy. How if he was 25 or if he was 17 sophomore year?
8 years.
And that's 8 years between us.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, no, that's only there's only 5 years between us. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think if I'm doing the math right, I would have been in either 5th or 6th grade when you started watching. Which
That's true though. It's true.
Is the same amount of time that I've been watching.
Oh, then we started at the same time.
Yes. So I that's why I say I can't say that you you shouldn't be disappointing yourself. That's a long time.
It is.
That's
long.
a good.
And it's a part of my brand and everything too. Like
this.
I honestly, I'm passionate about it. So.
This was back when anime was labeled as fucking weird.
That's what I'm saying.
So I feel like you're good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the truth.
Oh shit, you're all good.
It's just
You're all good. But yeah, so continue. You started watching sophomore year. What was the anime that caught your eye?
Honestly, Dragon Ball Z. It's so generic. I get it.
No, it's fine.
I did start watching anime, especially like a little bit when I was younger. I think it was a little bit when I was younger. Like Attack on Titan came out. So what was that, 2014? So that's even farther back. That's almost like 8.
So like around the time that I started watching anime.
Yeah. So I'm like quite literally. It is one of those things. I just like. I like saw it at first and I was like, it's not really my thing, but it's kind of cool. I tried to turn at first. It was like a gory season. We all know what it's about. But like, 1, gotten pretty far over the years. 2, gave it a shot again in high school. Kind of related with some of the themes. Every boy would when you're watching aliens fighting each other and blowing up planets. I don't know about you. That's the most boyish thing you can think of, bro. Like, yeah! Like,
real.
But it's like, it's just part of my brand and stuff. And Dragon Ball Z, it caught my eye because I just related to the fact that, like, even though I was young, I was hard on myself, and I honestly wanted to be someone to be relied upon, someone that's strong, someone that has, like, a good head on their shoulders and stuff. And honestly, considering Goku is the father of shonen, like, it's not even a debate anymore. But since he's the father of shonen now, in all honesty, I just needed someone, I guess, who is in a grander scale. I could relate with.
You didn't have anybody in your life at that time that you could have, I guess, looked up to? No, then that's awesome.
That's lore. This is lore. I'm gonna give y'all good lore.
That's what we're here for.
No, it's just, you know, I have people I rely upon for certain things, but I look up to.
Mm-hmm.
I felt more or less I was learning from them, just from, like I said, like I feel like mistakes and stuff. But like, I'd say everyone's in a good place in their life and in some aspects and stuff. So it's like, now it's like, it's no blame. It's like just how life is. I just wanted something that I could, like, I guess, yeah, you know, relate with on a grander scale. So,
or even not necessarily also, well, that and like just kind of escape too. Because I mean, everybody has some type of escape if they're, you know, dealing with shit or just like want to be in something that seems so much cooler than where you're at. Because I mean, anime is so fun. Like shonen, I love shonen. Like that is like top tier anime in my opinion. It's like I'm saying.
Top shelf stuff.
And so like, and along with that, you know, people are like, oh, it's just like cartoons, whatever. But they're teaching lessons. Okay, maybe that does make it seem like more cartoons because they do teach lessons in like kids' cartoons. But this one, it's more something that you can live your life with and genuinely use as an adult, even if it seems so childish. Even they're going for like 5 episodes trying to fucking level up and fight each other. But once you reach that point, you reach the end of that fight, you take away something from it, you know?
Right, you take a lesson with it, something
exactly.
you learn from and advance from and stuff. Like, you know, it's good to have people learn from in terms of learning what not to do and what to do and stuff. But yeah, like sometimes I feel like I have so much wisdom in my head. I feel like I've been in this place twice, if anything. Listen, I'd say that if I was sober too, but I'm talking about shit right now. Listen, I'm gonna just be real. It's like, you know, I'm glad I can depend on myself when the going gets tough. Aside from Christ alone, right? Yeah, you know, that's just how I am. And it's like, so far, it's not failed me. I've gone here because I was genuine about me wanting to learn to be a better person. That's what I like about anime too. You know what I'm saying? Like, religious stuff. Yeah, that's a literal artificially made monster, modeled by a legendary Pokemon. But cool as hell, me too, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Be me. Oh, my legs, my song. You know, like, you can still take away something from it, learn from it, be a better person from it. I feel like regular TV is just regular smegular stuff. Like, I like Desler, but what, like, you telling me I can't get into another animation or, like, TV thing that's not weird already and shit, you know what I mean? Like, on the, like, already on that shit, like Lucifer, Dexter,
well, I mean, like, even, like, you can take a lot of show, like, the show You, for example, that actually just came out with a new season. I don't know if you've watched the show at all. I feel like Hunter watched a little bit with me at the first apartment.
Did I?
You remember it was when I was with my ex. We were watching that one Netflix show. It was called You, about the dude that was a stalker to that one girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They just dropped the last season, and, like, you can't tell me that shit is, like, obviously it's just a what if, but that's all of anime, dude. What if this happened? That's all of that's all media. What if this happened? You know, unless you're watching the fucking news, like, oh, this is happening. But even then, that's kind of a rocky situation.
Yeah.
So
big conversation with that, but like, you know, chilling. It's like, hey, you know, the world is the world.
The world is the world.
It's not gonna always align with what we want it to be. It's gonna do whatever it wants, or good or bad. But that's what I'm saying. It's good to be a good person, or you're either just a strong person that people can rely on. That's why I watch anime most of the time, you know. Aside from me relating with Dude, because I actually watched Cowboy Bebop. Listen,
I've actually never seen Cowboy Bebop. Is this a good one?
Bro, yes, bro, top 5.
The main reason I never watched when I was younger is solely because of the animation. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of the old animation, and then I watched Naruto, and then I watched One Piece, and then I watched the JoJo's OVAs, and I'm like, all right, you know, and I just need to get into it. Right now I'm watching regular people TV. I know it's the fucking word. Actually, no, that's a lie. Right now I'm watching Human Resources, that Big Mouth spinoff.
Damn, I need to actually watch that.
It's actually really fucking funny. Big Mouth is really weird, but the spinoff is actually pretty fucking funny, and I won't lie. I've been binging the hell out of it.
I gotta look at that then. Human Resources?
Yes, it's a Netflix original. I'm not typically a huge fan of Netflix's originals because they're not known for they don't have the best track record.
Yeah, like I honestly am so glad they didn't botch the One Piece series live action.
I liked it. I won't lie.
It, bro.
I think it's really good.
It's not a bad take. That's like, bro, it's like number one animated live action, bro.
Oh, 100%. Okay.
It's already an award.
Hear me out though. Have you seen JoJo's?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get Hunter to watch this, and he just says no because he's Hunter. And they made a live action of it was a part 1 of part 4. So they were supposed to make another movie, but they didn't because in Japan they didn't get a lot of like shit in the box office. But it was a really fucking good live action of JoJo's part 4.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna be severely disappointed. I was very surprised.
Yeah, well, you want to know the part he's leaving out about why I keep saying no? Because part 4 is my least favorite fucking part.
Wait, Diamond Crusaders?
Yeah.
What?
Diamond
is Unbreakable.
Diamond is Unbreakable.
Oh.
Stardust Crusaders.
Stardust Crusaders.
Part 3 is peak.
Yeah, that's facts. Come on.
I'm saying like part 3 is peak.
To me, part 2 is peak.
Part 2 is really good too.
Young Joseph was my favorite. I don't give a shit if they didn't have stands, if it was slower because it was more of a training arc part. Yeah, or that, or whatever. Young Joseph Joestar was fucking hilarious.
Well, old Joseph Joestar is pretty funny too.
Old Joseph is funny, but he doesn't have that young Joseph charm to him. The young Joseph is like...
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
You've watched the part 4, you know the lore. Old Joseph pulled a bad bitch and had a kid at his old ripe age.
Because that was...
You can't tell me he doesn't have charm.
That was supposed to be while he was on the Stardust Crusaders. That's when that fucking...
He was still old then.
It doesn't matter. He was part 3 Joseph, which was still funnier than part 4.
But I'm still trying to say
part
that.
Part 4 was the worst Joseph.
I'm still saying old Joseph was really good.
He was funny, but he was still the worst Joseph. And part 4 was the worst part.
No, low-key, I barely watched too much of that. I didn't watch too much of that arc. Ain't that the one where he's fighting Kira? Or Kia or some shit?
Kira? Yeah.
Part 4?
My name is Zeddy Kira.
Right, yeah.
So, he's I don't want to hurt anyone and stuff, but if anyone tried...
I'm really into hands, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, that message, the letter. Yeah. Hard, actually. I
love Yoshikage Kira as a villain. He was a fucking amazing villain.
Didn't just like Prince walk into a nigga's house, blew him up, and walked past his bitch?
Yeah.
Got the bitch?
He got the bitch.
Yeah.
He got the bitch. He made her his wife. For Christ, he turned into a whole nother man and made this woman his wife. If that isn't a power move, I don't know what the fuck is. And I'm not gonna sit here and say part 4 is the best part because it's not true. I'm sorry, Jordan, if you're watching this. I know you love Kira. Sorry. Timer went off.
Do you want to flip that camera screen around?
Yes. There's still half on this, so let's give it.
Do you want to move it a little bit towards, just to get the the camera, the actual camera. Just rotate it a little bit so that the trash can isn't in shot.
There we go. Okay, but I won't sit here and say part 4 is the best part because that would be a gigantic fat lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say part 1 was the best part because that would also be a gigantic fat lie. I would say part 3 is easily the best part just because of the stands, Jotaro, my baby boy, and that's pretty much it. The story was fantastic too. Getting to Egypt took forever, but it wasn't like One Piece pacing. But I will say my favorite twink part, where they start becoming twinks. You know what I'm talking about? You know how they start getting a little twinky? Like in part 4, they start getting little
they low-key start losing some testosterone.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. So they get a little twinky. They're still strong as fuck. My favorite one will have to be part 5. Because
it has Poochie in it, doesn't it?
No, part 6 had Poochie in it.
Okay,
part 5 was
so good.
No, part 6 was pretty good, but I think part 5 was better just because it was the Italian mafia and the crazy amount of Zeph, and Polnareff was a fucking turtle.
Yeah.
Polnareff turned into a goddamn turtle.
Wait, fuck, I didn't get that far.
I'm sorry I'm spoiling it for you.
No, you're not. I don't really watch it too
but
much. But I know
Polnareff fucking...
I know about Polnareff.
Do you want to hear, like, what happened?
Yeah, didn't he, bro, he went up against a nigga in part 3, got his ass wiped, came back in, like, 4 or 5, got his ass viciously wiped instantly. I'm emphasis on that
so,
shit.
in part 3, he became crippled. He he was in a wheelchair in part 5. And he met with all the Italian motherfuckers because he was like, I know what's going on. This is signs of, I don't even remember, honestly. I thought it had something to do with Dio, but it wasn't. It was King Crimson.
Something like that. I don't remember what the reason was, but he tried to 1v1 Diavolo in a wheelchair.
He tried to 1v1 him and then he died and...
Well, I think it was because Diavolo was going for an arrow or the stand arrow, and Polnareff intercepted it. And so Diavolo tried to kill him, and
he
threw himself over.
His stand turned to Requiem.
Yeah, no,
he used Silver Chariot Requiem.
I think he threw himself over the cliff or some shit and pierced himself with the arrow, so he could have the Silver Chariot Requiem, which swaps souls, is what I think it was described as its powers. It swaps the souls of the people around it, and so it swapped his soul with a turtle soul. And so he lived on as a turtle, and the turtle died in his body.
And then he was a turtle.
Yeah.
And then they whooped Diavolo's...
He learned how to talk to the turtle?
He just talked.
Yeah, he was
just able to talk as a turtle. And you gotta consider this.
I'm like, what?
You gotta consider the fact that these people all spoke in their native language. So he was speaking French. He was a French turtle.
How are you gonna do that?
And I think, honestly, I wouldn't say that was one of the main reasons that made part 5 my favorite. Like, I honestly think Giorno, this was his name, Giorno. I think he was just a really good character.
He was.
I enjoyed him as a character a lot.
I enjoyed in the manga the 7-page Muda that he fucking did. That he whooped on fucking...
That's awesome. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, the motherfucker who spread the disease where if you went lower... Or where you went higher and then you went lower,
right?
It aged you or fucking or that guy in the mangas. When he gets to him in the helicopter and he does that fucking eating, it's like 7 pages long.
Yeah, because he was fucking with him that whole time.
Yeah, no, because he was.
Yeah, you know how the stands are like
beating his ass.
Yeah, you know how the stands.
You're saying he was beating the bricks off that nigga, beating the white out that nigga. Beating the soul out that nigga, he's like pumping the dude, bro. Like just overwhelming force, bro. Just taking the thrust, man. Like just taking everything impossible. Like,
dude, it was beautiful and it was very satisfying. It was very satisfying to watch. Honestly, I think because you know what we're talking about when they're like, oh, like they're punching a lot and they're like, oh, they're screaming.
Yeah.
So like, anytime that happens, I feel like it's so satisfying, especially when they do it for a little bit longer duration of time. Because it's like, this guy fucking deserved this beating. We've been trying to chase this guy for the last 20 episodes. And honestly, I feel like it's just as satisfying in One Piece, if not more, because we're waiting even longer. Like, to watch Kaido finally get beaten down was like, oh my god. Is it finally over? Is he gonna come back?
Oh, nah. I've been keeping beating, bro. We literally saw dude turn into like a full form release, and not even awakening, but a full form released like Eastern Dragon,
right?
Azure Dragon, Azure. You know how freaking divine Azure is in the Chinese thing? Like, listen, he went full force against the Sun God, bro. Luffy, the goofiest nigga in that universe, bro. Like, that want me.
Bro, that's literally what happened after he went down for the last time.
Turned into a god and basically smited, bro, to the center of the earth.
He woke up from being drowned, said meat, and then went and whooped the fucking dragon's ass. Dude. I've been trying to get him to watch One Piece. He will never watch One Piece.
Listen, I'll put it in the villain's perspective. Listen. You literally enslaved the country with this weird ass dragon nigga, right? With heads, right? But you're the strongest dragon. The strongest creature on Earth. Mm-hmm. Kaido's at the top, bro. Listen. this like enslaving places, and you just hear about a crackhead that like is on your tail, like, oh, he's on Long Island. You get randomly hit by him, like, oh, this thing is. Like, bro, he says you're strong as fuck, but I'm gonna have to beat your ass. Like, beats his ass and says, like, you can join my crew, man, if you know. Dude's crackhead just said, no! Free my friends, let them eat! And he's just, Giants like, I don't know what that nigga's problem is. But anyway, we're just gonna go back to the normal programming. Right, listen, Kylo's perspective and shit, he probably heard of it and saw some shit happen, but, like, at the end of the day, he was on Unikashima, right? The entire time of Wano, bro. Like, dead ass. When Luffy and them are there, he's on Unikashima. He was waiting for the niggas. Listen, Spanish party, right? All your army, the feudal armies that are waging over this Japanese like inspired territory, right? Right? They're having a raid, boom, 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 right? Listen, the same crackhead and his 10 friends, along with 20,000 niggas, right? Against your 100,000 and shit. You're just like, what the fuck are these niggas doing? They just throwing their life out, right? You niggas got it. No, this crackhead and a few of his friends just starts beating the shit up. Imagine just chilling in your house, bro, and a nigga like that you met across the street just came with his homies and started beating the shit out of him. That's what happened to Kaido. Like, he's just having fun, you know what I mean? And he was trying to go to One Piece or something. Like, no, we're going to One Piece. Like, right? But listen, bro. You're a national dragon. You're beating the fuck out of that nigga's ass. Like, the one, like, like, right. Beating the shit out, bro. Right? Right? Go, like, you push the brakes a little bit, bro, and shit, right? Because you started to get annoyed. You started beating his ass, right? Beat his ass. Knock him out so fast, bro. You make that nigga have a seizure, and the last thing you see is a big ass hand the size of Christ reaching down and strangling you midair. Like, this is a. That was mad long, bro. Those zesty shit, bro. It was a long ass jacket. Niggas just came with a big ass cartoonish hand, right? Looney Tunes shit started happening, bro. Or you getting like big speeded up on it. Bro, he's the one that have a big time. He's trying to yell. He's just like, oh, yo, I just starts.
You also gotta take into consideration how many times.
Imagine his perspective.
How many times Luffy got beat down by Kaido. So Kaido's like, he's like, man, this guy's like strong, but like, fuck off. Like, get out of my sight. One time. Luffy comes back. The fuck you? Fuck off. Mm-hmm. Comes back a third time. He's like, alright, I'm gonna put you in my jail and put you in enslavement camp. Luffy's like, alright, I'm obviously not strong enough to beat this guy. I'm gonna train real quick in this jail, and then I'm gonna come out and whoop this guy's ass.
That's exactly
Comes out, gets sent down, gets knocked out 2 more fucking times. Comes back and is like, you know what? I'm feeling a little racist today, for some reason. Turns all white, and then starts like gets fucking huge and starts grabbing him and jump roping with fucking Kaido's
yeah.
Right. Type shit.
Yeah, you made me watch the fucking Gear 5 fight.
Good. Oh, that's right, I did. I forgot about that.
Oh, good. You blessed this nigga's mind, bro. Like that. Like, you did you a favor, bro.
And, like, I mean, like, look, and maybe I can get you to watch it if, when they, because you know how they're they're not rebooting it, but they're remaking from Fishman all the way to Wano or Egghead or whatever. They're redoing it or something, like their animation, and they're making the pacing not shit. You heard about that?
I didn't know they were doing that.
Oh yeah, dude. They're redoing. I think they already did the Fishman Island arc right now. So they basically just recapped an entire arc, but it gave you all the important information you need without the stupid pacing and the to be continued on shit that you don't need, that like whatever, and it allows people to have the pleasure of watching One Piece and getting to like see the lore and background and shit and like what's going on.
So how many episodes is it gonna cut out?
I haven't checked. I can actually check right now. I'll go on Crunchyroll and I'll see, because I don't think it's that long. Oh, that's happening right now? Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's spoiler? I'm so sorry.
No, I already watched it.
Bro, I didn't see it yet. I'm like low-key, like when I go to the gym later today, I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm probably just gonna eat something protein. Chill at home. I'm high.
I forgot to eat before this. I was fucking editing, but I
had a protein bar.
Bro, we got some more.
Yeah, let me check this.
Oh, good, man. Thank you, man.
Where the fuck is my shit at, bro?
Yo, am I smoking something? Get high, bro? Like, no, like, okay, wait, so in that perspective, bro, this crackhead, this turns all white.
Right.
Like, what the, like, starts beating your ass like a Looney Tunes character, bro. You're just like, what the fuck? Why don't you go down? You unleash your full form. like Indian Red Dragon, like Kung Fu Panda level fucking monstrosity, bro. Strong as shit on an anime scale as a fucking dragon. And your ass gets beaten by a dude screaming, "I just want my homies to hey." You get your ass sent straight to hell, like physically.
Literally,
Like,
straight to hell, straight to the core of the earth. They got fucking burned.
Bro, he's burned a lot, bro. He burned in lava, bro. He's not coming back.
Also,
I want to make that clear. I don't know why I'm so long with it, but he's not. Kylo's not coming back. I don't care what it says.
To answer your question about how long it is, I want to put it in perspective. The original Fishman Island arc, which I honestly I liked it when I first watched it. The second run around, I can leave it, take it or leave it. I just think it was really cool because it showed off them after their time skip arc. So like I thought that was a really fucking dope arc. But 58 episodes is how long the arc is. They compiled it all down into 21 episodes. Sure, so if they do end up like keep on going with the major arcs like that, yes, there'll still be quite a few episodes, but it's only because there's so many arcs. Like there's so many.
1,500 episodes, there'll only be 1,000.
Honestly, they probably narrowed it down to like.
That's still way too many fucking episodes.
No, they probably. I'm
not gonna be able to say that.
No, I'm saying they probably narrow it down to like 500 realistically.
I still can't say that I'd be able to say.
But even then,
that's still way too fucking many episodes and way too much.
Even then, they condensed the first 3 major arcs into movies. So if you want to maybe try, they're like maybe hour-long movies of like major shit that probably is like 100 episodes long. So the only thing I would say is they didn't condense down some of the best arcs, such as Water 7 and the Summit War, which are 2 of the best fucking arcs in the entire anime.
Bro, Enies Lobby?
Yeah, I'm saying Water 7, like Enies Lobby, that
that was big.
Thriller Bark, I can go with or without. Fuck Thriller Bark.
Bro, Thriller Bark added like that little dark tints to like One Piece though, like death and like bro, like he was on an island of dead people.
Well, they met Brooke, which I think is really cool,
bro,
and like whatever. But I can go without the whole. There was too many episodes.
They introduced Kuma, bro.
There was too many episodes in Thriller Bark. There was just too many episodes.
Bro got like a literal sword god upgrade, bro. I thought that was cool as shit.
Yes,
okay. Beat the ghost and said, "Here's my blade." It's a fucking sword from the sword god Ryuma. Sword god, like this dude's revered.
But then he got an even
god.
cooler sword. That was infused with the goddamn demon.
But this one, bro. Listen. Dude, I'll fight about Bark.
Listen, okay, I'm not saying it's a bad arc. I just think it was too long. I just think the arc was too long.
Too long.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, let's kind of switch anime to something that we all know, that we've all seen. I don't think your list is very long. I only know you've watched Berserk and JoJo's.
Pokemon?
Yeah, I watched Pokemon.
I've only watched Indigo League. I watched a bit of. I think it was Sunset League, the next one, maybe.
I watched up until like I think Sun and Moon. No, not even all the way up to it. Like,
I only watched the first generation.
No, Black and White. Black and White. The Black and White 2.
I was really into Pokemon when Pokemon Go was popular.
I enjoyed Pokemon Go.
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it was dope.
It got me to know all
I
Pokemon.
cover quizzes on that genre.
I need to go back to that shit. We need to all go back outside
I'd be so down.
and play some goddamn Pokemon.
I might reinstall it because I'm walking a lot for my job, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like like especially where you're at, there has to be like Pokestops and shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't. When I'm on the Brez, not really, but I mean.
Oh, come on,
past
bro.
couple days, I was
Come on, Kuma. Come on.
I don't know who that is.
If these motherfuckers are watching and haven't caught up to one or gotten this far in One Piece, they're gonna be so disappointed.
I think we're spoiling. We just spoiled a lot.
We did spoil a lot of it.
Yeah, we just run out of Gear 5 in this entirety. We just summarized Wano.
Listen, I got
We just
spoiled.
summarized Wano. Like, low key.
We did. Okay, well, sorry for the spoilers to everybody that didn't want to hear that.
Just put an extra fucking screen on before.
Spoiler alert, I'll flash it on screen.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
It's too late now, but
Yeah.
how long do we talk about it? That was a pretty fast segment.
We're on 45 minutes right now.
We're at 45 minutes. I think I want to talk a bit about Kuma's music. We talked a bit about how you've been inspired by anime. We talked a little bit about how you want to be a better person, genuine. I actually did want to talk a little bit about The Good Place because I just re-finished watching it recently. Have you ever seen The Good Place? I know you've seen it.
I've seen bits and pieces.
You've seen a little bit of it. So basically, it's the show about surrounds these four people who died, and they go to what is called the good place, which is like heaven. It's a heaven, hell. There's a good place, the bad place. Heaven and hell equal to each. And you get into the good place by earning enough points on Earth to get into it. You have to be such a great person, a good person, to be able to earn a spot in the good place because it's eternal paradise, pretty much. Whole bunch of shit goes down. Really good show. I recommend you watch it. I'm not gonna give a whole gist of it, but rewatching that show, and every time I watch it, it makes me think of just like, am I being good for the purpose of wanting to get somewhere after I pass, or am I being good because I think I'm a good person, or I want to be a good person, like out of habit? And I mean, I feel like a lot of us as humans question that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, do I do the things I do because I want to get into what I think is heaven? If whatever you guys believe out there, or do I do it just because I feel the need to be a good person? And I feel like it's a pretty easy question to answer if you just like notice your actions on a day-to-day life. I naturally hold the door open for people, and like I feel like saying that out loud and realizing that makes it feel like that's not the case. But realistically, I just do out of instinct. I open the door. Oh, there's a person coming. I'm gonna hold it. Or if you fucking someone drops something and you're like you want to go help them pick it up or some shit.
Yeah, no, I actually wanted to talk about that. I did a great example of that today. I had seen that monitor in my driver's seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I was doing Uber and stuff, right? I was doing Lyft and stuff, drive around. I got this ride from some dude up around like Cave Creek, the Cave Creek area.
Holy shit, that's far.
Yeah, like up hills type joint. And like basically dude got kicked out of like a rehab or something. You need to like go to a bank to get a car being fitted, and then go to Hertz to get a car to start doing Uber. He got kicked out, so he had brought his stuff in my car and stuff. And I like tell him that situation. He brought his stuff in my car, and I was basically like, I knew he was going to ask for something, so he basically wanted me to drop by the bank, right? And I was like, the ride was on I think $5 or something or something like that, right? But I felt bad for bro. I helped out. So I just brought him to the bank, they tacked me back, got his card, said it. Brought the Hertz, he got his new car, and he started doing Uber. And I helped him basically go from that rehab that it leaves to him to that. I helped him out today. So
Right.
I was being over here and stuff, because I have some introspection in my head when we talk about that. Like, do I do this because I want to go to heaven, or do I do it because this is who I am?
Right.
And it's like, this is who I am. So
Right.
I didn't see anything that I was going to do about that stuff. But he did give me that monitor and stuff.
Right.
They really, I don't know how to use it or stuff, but he's trying to charge this is the rough place. I'll take it.
Right.
Right.
And I feel like on top of that.
So that's why I have monitor.
Right. No, that answers my question earlier because I had seen it. But I feel like on top of that, like when you want to feel, when someone asks you to do something for them or something like that, for example, something like that, and you kind of think about it and it's like, man, you kind of feel the guilt if you decide, because you're like, oh man, I really don't want to do that right now. I got other shit going on. But then sometimes you'll internally feel like a little guilt, like, man, maybe I just should do it for him. He seems like a pretty good person, get someone back to where they need to be, because everyone needs a little help. What if I'm in that situation? What if I'm the random person that needs help getting taken here and the person I ask says no? And that can all tie back to even just karma. And of course, it's never purely for the, oh, you want good karma, you don't want anything bad to happen to you. But it can, you know? Bad things happen to bad people. Even if it doesn't happen immediately, shit will hit the fan eventually, I feel like. I stand on that. I've had a lot of bad people in my life. Even recently, I've had to, you know, put out. And there's people that I don't think are bad people that I had to put out. And I feel like just because you need to take someone out of your life, that doesn't necessarily mean they're an awful person. It just means they're not great for you, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know how I got there. But,
You just started monologuing.
yeah, I started monologuing a little bit. I'm a little high. But the point being is, you know, you feel that, sometimes you feel that guilt. You feel that guilt and you're like, man, I should do this for someone because, you know. And I mean, some people could just be like, oh, what if I was in this situation? You know, I would want someone to do this for me, so I'm going to do this for this person. Or it could just be like, yeah, I'll do it for you. Like, you know, won't take much time off my hands. You know, we're already in this area kind of thing. And you got rewarded out of it. And that's not even what matters, but it's cool. Good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people, and I stand on that. But yes, Kuma, I wanted to ask you about your music. We talked a bit about, you know, how these people how these like shows you've watched have kind of motivated you to do certain things, be a certain way, and want to be better, want to be something. I mean, I feel like everybody should want to be something. So let's hear what got you started on music and what led you up to what's going on now.
Just my passion, just to put a voice out. Try something. Trying to stick to something I was good at.
It'll need more water?
Of course.
You good?
Yeah.
That's just how it is. That's kind of the whole point, you know?
Yeah.
Guys, he's aura farming right now. Oh, it cut out.
It's dead.
I don't even know what it did. So.
I thought that one was on one bar, so I figured this one probably died a while ago.
That makes sense.
Fix that.
But yeah, while we wait for Kuma to recoup, we're gonna go into a little segment I like to call Jesus Talk. And it purely has nothing to do with Mr. Jesus Christ himself. It's just me, Jesus. That's what I go by. Homie Jesus, your homie Jesus. Everybody's homie Jesus. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I love you all for listening. And I love you all for getting this far in the podcast because
He's lying. Every time we're done recording an episode, the first thing he says to me is, fuck, I hate this shit.
That's not the case. But, fuck, what was I saying? God damn it, Hunter. Yeah, I love you guys for listening this far, and we got some crazy things in store for you. Like we were saying at the beginning of this podcast, you know, we're about to be in the process of moving here soon, so we're going to have a really dope setup for you guys. New one. Very, very soon. I don't know how many podcast episodes we'll be in. We'll also be dropping here weekly. I'm sure by the time this episode comes out, we'll have probably at least a month worth of weekly episodes out. So you can hold us to that realistically. Also, to my video listeners, I'm sure you noticed that we are out of video for the second because Hunter had to replace the camera battery, and we're about to be back on. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Do you want to flip the camera so you can see it?
Yes, I do.
All right, Mr. Kuma. Let's get you back up.
You get a question?
So I did kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I shot a few questions at you real quick, rapid fire. Oh, there's a protein bar for you, Kuma. That'll come in handy. But yeah, I did a little fire round of questions at you, so I'll start a little slow. Sam, we were talking a little bit about your background, what got you into, what motivated you to do what you're doing today. And so I'm curious, where did you start with music? What made you want to start music? What?
It was just a little passion, something I wanted to get good at. And like, I really pressured myself to be something.
Mm-hmm.
I went to 6 or something I was good at in high school. Like everyone around me was good at something. They had a little knack in something that they was good at. But I didn't find my calling. It's like,
Right.
I tried technology. Tried wanting to go for like game development and stuff. Funny enough, like I don't know what's going on. I just didn't get to have that outlet to start like creative stories, like
Right.
anime inspired. And it's like, I was like, as a kid, and it's like, I guess my dad really wasn't going for it for real, so he wanted me to do something like cybersecurity or whatever, and he wanted to support me with that. And kind of started doing that. But then, aside from that, I did music on the side. And
Right.
I was like, I could put those creative ideas, thoughts, and like worlds I'd be creating,
Right.
video games, right, into the music. That's why every album of mine needs a story.
I love
And
that.
that's what started with. It started out as me trying to edit something honestly, stick to it past high school, see how far I could get with it, and then hitting the stage where it's like, this is who I am. Music's a part of me. I want to be myself. Put the sonic love out there.
Right.
Put the sonic waves and shit.
So I'm curious. I'm pretty sure you mentioned before we started. You said you went to college.
Mm-hmm.
How long you said you dropped out, right? How long were you in college for? And
2 years.
what did you switch majors at all, or did you stay?
I took majors. Switched from like computer science to digital culture.
Well, that's good that you could drop out of computer science, because I mean, personally, I don't know a lot about college and shit because I didn't go, and I don't plan on going. But I heard computer science majors are like, nah. I don't know. There's memes about them. I just see memes about like people who major in different shits in college. I wouldn't know, but I think that's really dope that you decided to pursue music. And so, how long have you been doing music, like making?
Been dabbling in music since I was 15.
Whole fucking decade, man. That's crazy. When did you start taking? So how many years ago did you start taking it seriously?
I feel like 3 years ago. Like I was taking it for real serious. It's like I had a crew. I had my homie shout Corbin, Alex, right, and homie Isaac. Those were my songs. Like I had a crew love, right? And
Right.
Like support. People that love my music. People that love it so much, like energy on the music now.
Right.
Anyone that's like infectious, like you fuck with my music.
Oh, I loved it, dude. When I saw you performing at Zellfest,
Come on, bro.
that was
It's
awesome.
really hard.
I loved it. I love the energy. Like, I want to go see you at Autumn this July. It sounds like it's gonna be fucking insane, bro. I saw that you were on the Wi-Fi's funeral, but I know you said you dropped out. And I'm kind of sad because there was a few people that I knew that got to perform there, and I would love to go see them, but money's tight. That's just how it is. Life shit over other shit.
That's what.
But I still want to show up and show out for some of these people who came and supported for me.
Come on.
So I'm also trying to hopefully get some shows lined up this summer. I'd really love to see if I can hop on a show. So I got to figure that out, see what's going on.
Awesome.
But yeah, I loved your performance. Yeah, the energy you brought. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see you at Autumn this summer. Do you have anything else? New updates with any maybe possibly new shows or?
Florida will be unleashed.
Florida will be unleashed. What time frame are you thinking?
Either before or after I perform for him.
Hopefully, I'm really hoping this gets out before then, so people will be waiting with anticipation. Because I know I will be.
It's hypey dope, bro. Bro, not that stuff.
How much time did you put in this project?
Almost 2 years, bro.
Holy shit. That's how long it took me to make an EP, motherfucker.
I just imbued a lot of experiences from growing up.
Right.
And things I go through, I'm like, the goofy like zero. Attention. It's like, that's just who I am. I'm gonna experience, I'm gonna time. It's at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm doing the art that I love and I put my heart into. It's like I've been going out. I've been locked in. I ain't researched, I've been locked in this year. I've just been gone.
Bro, 2025, we're all coming up, and if you're not, then clearly you're not either putting in enough effort or doing it right.
They're not bad.
I mean, realistically, I've been saying I'm on the come up since 2020, so I can't say shit, but
At some point.
at some point, you know, it'll reach it. You just gotta put in the work, and eventually you learn that with age and getting older, and experiences that you go through that make you be like, fuck, man, like I'm really fucking up and not doing what I want to do. So, you know, gotta love it. Life is all about experiences, and you are what you experience in life. I wanted to try and cut away and see if we can go hop into the wheel segment possibly. He's getting a little high, but this wheel might make you a little higher if you can withstand it. It's just called the wheel. There's no really other name, but you can take a look, see what we got on there.
We got opportunities for stories, we got punishments, and we got something new, the sponsored gift.
Which we'll see when someone lands on it. I'm really hoping you land on it, Kuma, because...
I mean, I'll just respin if I land on it because they already sponsored me.
Yeah, pretty much. Are you ready, Kuma?
It's it.
Are you mentally prepared?
I want to make sure the food on tight.
We need to get you an energy drink, Kuma.
Yeah.
You have one? Alright,
Look at that, false promises.
what?
False promises.
Well, I thought you do, honestly, would have one you usually do.
I'm not drinking at work today.
I think it's on palm rip and spin again. We can do a small one. We'll do a small one. You don't have to do a big one. I'm pretty sure there's still weed in here.
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
1,
just-
2, 3, and then pull it out.
Yeah,
you
like-
can put it in this. This is why you can put it like in one of those fucking holes. That way you don't have to like hold it and keep.
Yeah. Something I do want to inform you is that we usually do about 3 rounds of the wheel. But what we can do, so we can get some stories and possibly, you know, pick out his brain. Anytime you get something weed related, we'll just let him spit again until we get something nice.
You'll have to just take this one punishment.
Yeah,
and
we'll-
get some
Yeah,
story time.
it's only fair. Make sure you're pull and then light. All right. Did you get anything out of that? No, I'll let him take it. It's cool.
Works for me.
Alright, so spin it again. Give it a little spin and running. We can get some stories out of you.
Or you can win something.
Yeah, or you can win something. And we'll have something to tell the audience.
You'll
Here's
see.
what I'm
I think we should straighten the... You got him dab. I'm gonna straighten the middle.
I just saw his soul die a little.
I'm gonna straighten the arrow to where it should be, and it's on worst weed experience.
Worst
So,
weed experience.
what's the worst weed experience you've ever had?
Well, definitely feel like, I remember this. This was horrible. But you know how men have like addiction, weed addiction,
Right.
and you pizzas with weed,
Right.
chicken wings with weed.
They did wings with weed?
Yeah, they
Oh my
do.
fucking god.
Dude, they
My
have.
homie went there. I got jittered, and me about got like 100 milligrams worth of pizza and wings.
Oh my god.
Each. I ate that shit. Got home. Homie, like, you still got beer? You still got beer? I'm like, yeah. Smoke it. I got smoke. I'm like, dude, smoke it, man. Good. Smoke it. I smoke it. Open the door. We were at Purple Park right in front of my house, right? Open the door, just barked all over the side of my house.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I was screamed out.
Holy shit.
I could barely get to the door type shit. I'm hungry.
Was the pizza and wings fire?
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta do that.
No,
We gotta hop on, like, we gotta do, like, you know how I mentioned, like, a mukbang type video? We could just buy a bunch of pizza and wings. And we'll fuck that shit up. We'll get someone on to do it with us. Alright, I like that story. Now that I know they have fucking wings at Mint Dispensary, it might be over with.
Yeah, you about to get some. You about to get out.
Bro, that's a bar.
Oh,
Man, this has been for a long time.
Yeah, you probably loosened it a little bit. No, not you, him. He's the fucking idiot here.
Yeah, I'm usually, it landed on $1 billion hobby. I don't even know what that did.
Here, let me see it. You do talk about $1 billion hobby, I'll fix this.
Okay. So, I think I've done this twice on the podcast. My first one was music. Maybe that was the only one I did. I don't know. I do gotta think of another one though, because I usually never get this one. Honestly, I'd make a movie. Hire a bunch of like high class actors. Get someone to make a good script. CGI. I'd make a fucking banger ass movie. High budget as fuck. And if it doesn't make it back, so be it. I just got $1 billion to make a movie. I don't care. Also, we probably should disclaim that you can't use the money for anything else but specifically that hobby. So like even then with like right, and so like even with that money that you can invest it, like you need to buy flights, buy hotel rooms, get food for yourself, kind of thing. So like that would be included, of course. But yeah, I feel like I'd make a movie. Like hire a team to help me write a script. I'd hire really good actors, famous actors. I'd hire fucking, I'd direct it though. I want to direct it. I have no directing experience, but I want to direct it. I'd
It's
learn.
gonna go worse than fucking Snow White.
Nah, it's gonna be the best movie. I'm gonna let them have creative freedom. They want to add stuff, and I'll be like, yes, that's good. Or I'll be like, no, that's an awful idea. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here. and I hire someone else because I have $1 billion fucking dollars.
Yeah. I'm gonna spin the wheel now.
Go ahead, spin your wheel. The wheel. The wheel. Ooh, $1 billion hobby.
$1 billion hobby? Fuck, I need to come back.
Do you remember which one you've done?
I've done Warhammer and I've done cars.
I don't even remember when you did that.
I don't remember either. Honestly, I guess if we're on the subject of like fucking anime and shit, like that sort of merchandise, there's tons of fucking manga out there that I'd love. Like, that's probably the only way I'll get through One Piece is if I read it. There's no fucking way in hell I'm watching it.
That's right. That's 100%.
But I'd be open to reading it, but it's a matter of cost, and I've
Right.
got to finish the manga I'm reading right now, which I need money for and time and to actually fucking read it.
Yeah, I don't know why I always think about, I guess, never mind. That's a good one. I like it.
But yeah, and then, I mean, obviously you need a place to put the fucking books and shit, somewhere that's temperature controlled.
Right.
You know, and all that shit.
Okay,
you know,
Joe.
a nice study to just sit down and read it. So,
Right?
yeah,
Solid.
I would honestly...
Dude, imagine getting a big ass library with like a fancy ass chair and a fireplace. You're in like your red robe with your fucking corn cob pipe, and I like walk in behind you, and you're like the disappointed father I never
I
had.
should have done better with you. Don't fetch me Berserk Edition.
And like half one section's just all manga, the other section's like hentai.
No, fuck that. That other section would be fucking fine class literature.
And then the hentai.
No, hentai is fucking nasty.
Alright, Kuma, it's your turn for the wheel. You got this. Sponsor gift!
Our sponsor, our first official sponsor.
Very first official sponsor ever.
It's nice air fresheners.
fresheners.
So I'll have Zach put a little something up on the screen.
I'll put it in the description. So, Nice Air Fresheners. It is a company that sells just different kinds of air fresheners, different cool scents that they have. They got tons of different options on the website for even particular occasions. I saw a mom one in there. My Mother's Day is coming up. If you guys, actually, it's probably gonna be posted after Mother's Day, so next year on Mother's Day.
Yeah, we actually have two of them hanging above the
If you
studio
couldn't
right
tell,
now.
we got the Arizona one and the cactus one. This one
That
smells
one
like
is fresh cut wood, and then the cactus is fresh baked
it
cookies.
was warm cookies. I'm pretty
Or
sure.
warm cookies, yeah, something like that. I posted it on our Instagram, so don't forget to go check us out over there.
Yeah, and I'll put all the links and link to the website, the social medias in the description below to check out Nice Air Freshener. The website is niceairfreshener.com. Kuma, you're welcome to choose an air freshener if you haven't already.
Yeah, you
You want a
pick
sponsor
one.
gift. Also, there's stickers in there if you want to choose one of those too. There's some pretty good smelling ones. I smelled the grape one. That one's in my car right now.
I have Black Freeze in my truck right now.
And I got in my car after today at work and it smelled nice and grapey. And then I blowed my grape vape and I'm like, ooh, more grape. I don't think you can smell it through it, but you can take whatever one you want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for Nice Air Freshener for sponsoring this podcast and giving us beautiful samples to try out because they really do smell good. Something I also wanted to point out is that they do last long in the packaging, so if you want to buy bulk air fresheners because you're someone who likes to smell real nice, or if you're someone who just smoked weed and are trying to not get their parents to smell, hang it up in front of a fan, that might work, I'm not sure. Mostly your car. Smoke a weed in your car, pop the baby in. You'll be smelling real
It
nice.
is a very strong scent right off the rip, so.
Yes, so thank you again for Nice Air Fresheners for sponsoring this video or podcast. And we're going to get back to the wheel. Time to give it a nice little spin. I didn't go that hard that time because I didn't want it to spin forever. Mine's also a sponsored gift, but
You don't get a sponsored gift.
I get all of the sponsored gifts actually.
You get a business card. That's your sponsored gift.
I just got a $1 billion hobby again.
My $1 billion hobby would be nice air fresheners.
Check them out in the description below. They are nice air fresheners, really. Oh, bong rip, baby!
Finally.
So yeah, I was waiting to smoke weed. Like I'm the fucking. I feel like I'm the sober one here right now. I think we smoked out Kuma too hard. Hopefully, he doesn't have another worst weed experience on this.
I got my worst weed experience. So I know I went over like I think my truly worst when I greened out eating Little Caesars.
Yeah.
So I would have to say besides that. It's really fucking hard to think because usually my worst weed experiences are when I'm high and I don't remember.
How about like when you did acid that one time? And you didn't smoke weed.
I guess.
So I guess that can be.
I guess yeah. That time I took some acid, some LSD, and I smoked a little bit of bud, and I ended up dividing my body in half with me being with like the left half of my body being like an empty cold void and the right half being like normal, and like I could feel on my skin but I couldn't feel any deeper than that.
Right.
And it was just a bad time. Like it was perfectly down the middle of me, half of my tongue, half of my fucking chest, half one leg. It was fucking weird. But yeah, that was not a fun experience. I will give you that.
That sounds awful. I mean, dude, when you were trying to explain it to me, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I was watching Sassy the Sasquatch that you had thrown on at the time, and because I mean, Kuma, for keep in mind, we were all tripping on acid at this point. So me and him and another one of our friends, we were tripping on acid, and he just went off, and he like went and took a shower, and I'm like, bro, are you good? And he's like, bro, I can't feel like half my body, and I'm like, oh. And then he like put on a heavy weighted sleep mask, put on headphones, and went the fuck to bed. And I'm like,
I didn't even put headphones on. I just listened to whatever the fuck.
Really? I thought you had headphones on.
No.
I thought your headphones like fell off. I don't know. Regardless, sounds
I still
awful.
tapped out of that trip like 4 hours early.
Kuma, it is your turn to spin the wheel once again.
Maybe you can. Maybe you'll win another sponsored gift. Talk about them for a third time. You good? Are you tapped out?
You tap. Well, obviously he's tapped out. He's gonna smoke anymore.
Let's see.
It's on tab.
It's not. What's it on?
Bong rip, but we can do intro to weed just next to it.
Yeah.
Intro to weed. What? That's actually the question I was gonna ask you earlier when we first started.
How did you get introduced?
How did you get introduced to weed? When did you start smoking weed? Why did you start smoking weed?
Yeah, I always knew about weed and what it did. I knew it was just like, just smoking.
Would you be able to stand up because the mic might
Or
not
yeah,
be picking
switch
up?
it to the other
Or switch
side.
it to the other side or something.
Like, it was like,
It's okay. It's usually how we are at about like 2 hours of the podcast when we're consistently
This
smoking.
is Banana OG X Lemon Cherry Gelato. 28%.
Come on, Kuma. We're only an hour and 20 minutes into the podcast. Come on, Kuma. Come on, Kuma. No, it was the introduction. What got you into smoking weed? Why did you start smoking weed? All that kind of good stuff. Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
But on that list, had a party. all the ceremonies and shit, man. One last time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, one last time we went up and shit, and we marched up the race.
That's dope.
I just don't need that time. It's like, it just made my ADHD amplified.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, that would be a little bit. Business fatigue.
That's crazy, is because that kind of like
Yeah.
took away my ADHD. I guess I got it real bad, and I smoked weed, and I'm like, dude, I'm so fucking chill. I mean, now I'm not, but like, you get the point. Helps me focus. But continue. Yeah, solid story. I mean, how often have you been smoking since? You don't mind me asking.
I'm saying, since 2019, like, June 2019, I was just like, on and off, like, smoking, but
Right.
on and off,
Right. No, that's valid.
and I didn't really get exposed to the river until I was like, 2 and a half years, back home.
I feel like even at that point, like, if you're not super into it, like, it's fucking costly, bro. It costs a lot of money. I mean, it depends on how much you're smoking. If you're doing it like every here and there, like, you really only need to spend like $100 maybe every month and a half, 2 months. And even then, you might not even smoke that much. You know, some people like us. I mean, Hunter likes to buy and, you know, prep and have enough in different kinds because he likes to try his different strains out, I guess.
Honestly, I just tried a strain. It was a Shango strain. You know, I love myself some Shango.
Love your
Holy
Shango.
shit. And it's called Baked Alaskan. You know, like the dessert. And I'm telling you, this was fucking Grimace levels purple type shit. It was.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm pretty sure you showed me that one.
Dark.
Didn't you?
I don't think I showed you this one because.
Was it more purple than the one that Colt showed me?
I think so. It might
Dude,
be.
Colt was purple as fuck. You remember Colt? He was the one that was helping DJ at the show at Zellfest with his girl. He I was over at his crib and he like had some like really purple ass fucking weed. Like, I don't even know which dispo he said he got it from. People are going to dispos now that I only hear of, because I only go to Cureleaf. I love Cureleaf and their deals. But I mean, there's like Jars, which I kind of want to go to. I haven't been to Jars
My
yet.
coworker goes to Jars.
Dude, I need to go on my birthday. They probably got some bang birthday deals. Huh? I'm saying, because I have a med card before I turned 21, and well, my shit expired last month, so I'm not getting the great deals, but I'm still gonna get good deals on my birthday, especially if I go to a place I've never been to before, like Jars. Like they could give me double deals if they're able to stack it solely for that purpose. I don't know. They might not do that just because I'm sure a lot of people go for the first time on their birthday kind of thing when they turn 21. Fuck, I'm like really hungry. They're munching over here, making me starving. We were talking, you said the baked Alaskan, talking about dessert, and I'm like, Dude, it's crazy is I actually am low-key craving Olive Garden right now, even though I just had Olive Garden like the other day.
Olive Garden's nice, but I was thinking about like In-N-Out. I would completely.
I could fuck up In-N-Out burger. Dude, you know what sounds good? Fucking, I would love to go to Ruby's right now. I could go for some barbecue.
Dude, honestly, I prefer their breakfast over their barbecue.
I haven't tried their breakfast.
I really
I
enjoy
just,
their
or like, I
breakfast.
want some good barbecue. Just some barbecue, like brisket or like. You want to talk
Go
about
to
food,
Texas.
Kuma? Dude, we were talking about food on the 420 podcast for a minute.
Dude, it was like 45 minutes.
You can get back into it. I don't care. I love talking food. I'm hungry as shit. Kuma, let's rank your top 5 fast food places. This includes like even fast food that's a little finer dining than your average. So like, let's say like Whataburger or like maybe In-N-Out. I don't know about In-N-Out,
So consider those just regular.
or like Chipotle,
Chipotle, yeah.
something like that. Something that's not a sit down. You have to wait for your food kind of thing.
One of those on barbecue?
Where?
Mono's Hawaiian barbecue.
Oh, I've heard of
that
it.
place.
Number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same one as Panda Express.
I think it's not bad.
3. Okay. I don't know if I remember what if Loki, bro. Nah, it just doesn't work out like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Trying to pick.
Trying to pick. I mean, there's a lot of places, but like you gotta really rank it in your mind. Come on, like, Kuma, I was once a pretty big dude, so I'm a lover of food. I always will be. I stand on that. So you gotta like really think about how often you go there, the quality of the food, how good it really fucking tastes, and the service. I feel like kind of included in that too. I'm giving you on the.
I'm fried, bro.
Do you want me to go down my list? I can give you some ideas. I personally will rank Taco Bell number 1 on my list. I don't care. I
Thinking about
don't.
Taco Bell earlier this episode.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. Taco Bell is so fire. And
Number 1.
okay, you know what? If you really want me to think about it a little more, we'll put Taco Bell number 2. We'll put Taco Bell number 2 because it really is super cheap shit food. But fuck, I gotta think of a new number 1 because Taco Bell is just like man, I'm hungry. I could really go for some Taco Bell kind of thing. I used to eat Taco Bell like every day of the week. It was bad. Fuck. Hunter, do you have a top 5 list? Because I gotta think now. Now we're all thinking. Damn it. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Wait, hold on, let me think. Chiba Hut number 1. I'll put, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, Chiba Hut number 1. Taco Bell number 2. Just Chiba Hut should have been an easy pick, honestly. I'm gonna put Chick-fil-A at number 3 just because I don't think their chicken's bad and the Chick-fil-A sauce pairs well with the chicken and the fries. So I think Chick-fil-A is overall a pretty good fucking place to go to. For the price, but it's still pretty good. I'm trying to think of like a good burger place. I'm kind of torn between In-N-Out and Whataburger. Whataburger's pretty good, but I've been working there, so I kind of hate it now.
I don't know. I'd say, I'll let you think on that. I'd say my number 1's probably Culver's. I fucking love Culver's.
Culver's is pretty good.
Cheese curds.
I was thinking about that. I don't know. I've only had Culver's a select few times in my life. And the most recent time, I think it was pretty good, but I can't remember what it tastes like.
Delicious.
And I
their
think
butter burgers are fucking amazing. Number 2 would probably be Chiba Hut, then like Taco Bell, and then honestly probably Barro's.
I didn't even think about pizza, but I can't really eat pizza, so I don't really.
Yeah, and then Salad and Go after that.
Would you consider Barro's fast food?
Yeah, I mean you can get pizzas to go still. I go for
Yeah, but
lunches.
that's like any pizza. You can get pizza to go at any
Well, no,
place.
but they do like their lunch specials and shit too, where you go in, you get 2 slices, and you go. I would consider them fast food, yeah.
I guess. I don't know. What I heard they might be bringing back is Cece's Pizza.
I've never been there, so.
Kuma? I think he passed out. First person to smoke out so much that he falls asleep. You want to wake him up?
Well,
Kuma?
you good?
I think you fell asleep, buddy.
Did I fall asleep?
Yes. You're all good, bro. Honestly, I'm kind of proud to have made someone pass out. Like, we smoked them out so much.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I bought some good weed.
Yeah.
Oh, good, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
we were talking fast food. You were
I was listening to someone said Taco Bell for the top 5. All I remember was just saying, like, bro, what? in the top 5.
Okay, so what I was saying, what were we just talking on? Oh, we're talking pizza.
Yeah.
He said Barrows is kind of fast food, and because you can get slices to go, which makes sense. But I don't know. Would you consider Venezia's fast food?
Yeah.
I really like Venezia's pizza.
Yeah, they do their lunch specials and shit too.
So I mean, I guess maybe I'll put that at the fifth spot. I'll put it at the fifth spot. Get a little taste of every food just because I'll rank it up.
I enjoy Venezia's, but I feel like Barrows has more sustenance to it. It's big. It's a thicker slice. It is.
It's pretty greasy.
But I mean, from a construction worker's point of view, that's fucking perfect.
I know. So I guess yeah, it would be Chiba Hut, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A. Fuck. You got me thinking about Culver's now. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put Culver's at 4 because Culver's really is good, and then I'll put Venezia's. Give me a little taste of every kind of bit of food, and that's how I'll rank. Kind of like. And I didn't put Chinese in there, but if we're gonna put number 6, I'll put Takeout Chinese place.
Dragon Walk Express.
Dragon Walk Express. The takeout, the closest takeout Chinese place to my residence. Kuma, have you thought of a good top 5?
Sorry.
You said that first place, and you said Panda.
Yeah, Panda Express. Yep. Third place, I'd say. Almost Panda. Salad Girl.
Solid pick. Salad Girl spot. Their breakfast burritos and their wraps.
Let's keep it a bean.
If you're not eating at Salad and Go because you hate salads, bro, fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't know. I went earlier this week and I specifically asked for no tomatoes on my buffalo chicken wrap, and the first fucking bite,
I'd be disappointed.
I bit into a tomato.
I'd be disappointed, and that's just the wrong Salad and Go. I will say, if you get your right pick, like I gotta remove the fucking romaine out of my wraps because it's just too strong. I get the all greens, like it's just regular salad greens. Mm-hmm. But then, dude, yeah, you said the buffalo chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I get the barbecue ranch,
dude. Yeah.
The barbecue ranch wrap, and then the ranch it comes with.
I'm hungry too. I would fuck up Salad and Go.
First, you got to In-N-Out, Taco Bell, Salad and Go. All right. Oh, what's number 5? What's number 5?
Number 5, that's right. Yeah, number 5. Okay. Definitely Mexican food place.
Wait, was that 4?
Yeah, that was 4.
You said Odo's,
Panda.
Salad.
Okay, so that was 3. So what was 4?
Mexican food place. Oh, the Tacos El Paisa.
I think I've seen them.
What was it called?
Tacos Mexican food place. Tacos El Paisa.
Interesting. Where's that?
There's 2 locations. There's one in Mesa, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Up by Southern, I think, and what else? Oh, yeah, and one in China, like down in China.
Okay, but I have to check that out. It's just called what?
Tacos El Paisa.
I think I've heard.
It's so fun.
We used to live out in Chandler, so I may have seen it. All right, and then numero 5.
I fucking hate the workers and how stingy they are. Like, I think it's the last place to be Chipotle.
Real. Honestly, I like Chipotle. They are kind of pricey, but I think it's kind of worth it sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I just usually do the app. I don't care. I just do double rice and beans because it's free, and I know.
Really? No, dude. Through the app, you get double. Like you can get double anything besides meat.
Yeah.
For free. At Chipotle, you order through the app, bro. Fast food apps are like the peak of our existence. The rewards you get, the offers you get, and the extra features you can fucking do.
Mm-hmm. Like with fucking Sonic, dude. Sonic is an amazing fucking example of that.
I love Sonic's app. I love McDonald's app. McDonald's app comes in clutch all the time.
Their caramel
Same.
frappuccinos are good.
But, okay,
and
so
the breakfast sandwiches.
One place I wanted to speak on, it's a hole-in-the-wall place in downtown Tempe, and I don't think you've been there, and I don't know if you've been there. But it's called, I think it's called El Paisano.
LPs.
Huh?
LPs.
Is that what you, is that?
Yeah, it's local, bro. It's,
Dude.
You're not from Tempe if you don't know.
Dude, I'm not from Tempe, I'm from Mesa. But dude, I tried it one time, and it was a burrito wrapped in a quesadilla. It was basically the quesarito from Taco Bell, but they did it right.
Dope.
And it was fucking fantastic. I couldn't finish the whole thing. It was huge. But it was like $11 for it. Fucking massive.
Fucking crazy.
And I want to go there again very soon. I think we should maybe go vlog there or something. I don't fucking know. I think it would be dope. God, hungry. God. But yeah, dude, amazing place. Obviously, you've been there. They have like their burger tacos are supposed to be like really good. So I mean,
I'll smoke a fucking. I accidentally bought a 1 gram pre-roll instead of 5 half-gram pre-rolls for it's a Jeter, so it's a full quad infused Jeter instead of 5 baby quad infused Jeters. So maybe we'll go down there and I'll just light that fucker up in your car. You won't even know where it came from.
yeah, and then we'll use
We can use
nice air fresheners to get the smell out. I'm saying
4 times. Mentioned 4 times for I don't know his name.
His name's Joey.
Joey, if you're watching that, that's 4 times. Have we
I just-
contractual
I-
obligations?
That's not what I'm looking for. I just like mentioning it. I think the air fresheners are actually really dope.
It's a fun bit.
It is a fun bit, dude. I've always wanted to just shout out sponsors. It's great. But yeah, we've already ranked our top 5. You've had time to think. Let's hear all your top 5s.
I did rank my top 5.
I wasn't listening. I want to be honest.
You fucking.
See, here,
it
here.
was Culver's, Chiba Hut, Taco Bell, Barro's Salad and Go.
Right. Okay. I think I remember hearing bars. I didn't remember hearing the last one.
Yeah, no, I really fuck with Salad and Go. They're cheap.
Dude, I was on Salad and Go back before everyone else was like, oh my god, Salad and Go is so cool.
I had it a couple times, but I really got into it after they came out with the wraps. The wraps was honestly
dude,
the
they
best
had wraps
fucking
from the
idea.
start. I think they just took them out on some of them. Some of the places didn't.
Oh,
do wraps.
the ones I went to then didn't have wraps.
Yeah.
But
No,
honestly,
it's-
now that they're fucking everywhere, like you go get a double meat buffalo chicken wrap with no tomatoes. Oh, then you've fulfilled your protein for like the first half of your day.
Real as fuck. I feel like that's how it is sometimes. That's dude, double meat is so expensive, but it's worth it. And getting guac on your burrito, even if it's
I'm allergic to avocados,
I know.
so I don't have to worry
But
about
the
that.
experience is just, it's nice to have.
No, it's not.
Okay, maybe not for you, but all right. So we've ranked our top 5 fast food.
Oh, actually, what about I don't know. Maybe I'd have to think. Fuck Taco Bell. Yeah, fuck Taco Bell. I'm gonna throw Cafe Rio in there.
Oh, the Cafe is fire.
I love their burritos.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Cafe Rio. No, Cafe Rio's fire.
The double meat sweet
Their
pork
sweet
burrito.
pork is gorgeous.
Dude, the last time I went to Cafe Rio, it was a little later at night. Like it was maybe an hour and a half from closing, but I was like really like, hey, thank you, sorry for coming in late to the guy. And I was doing a sweet pork burrito, and he had to like fish the last little bit out, and for it, and he was like, hey, okay, so what else do you want on this? And I had to look at him and was like, hey, actually, I was gonna ask for double meat, so if it's like not too much, could I? And she's like, yeah, let me go. And so he went back and checked, and he came out, and then he mixed it all up, and then he just went in on that motherfucker. And
Dude,
this
that's
burrito
awesome.
was like at least a pound.
Dude, and their tortillas are so
Their tortillas
fire.
are fucking amazing.
Dude, they have like
And you
homemade
can buy them
tortillas.
for like 99 cents a tortilla.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you can buy it. It's fucking. Dude, the
It's
tortillas are so
99
good.
cents for one of the big ones or 2 of the taco ones, I think.
I gotta buy those tortillas. I gotta make some cheese quesadillas out of them.
Oh, dude, I did that. I bought one and made a cheese quesadilla, and it was genuinely the best cheese quesadilla I've ever
All
had.
right, so we've gone through our fast food picks. What about our sit-down restaurants? Top 5. I feel like there's a lot less to pick from here because fast food is just taking over the country, but you can still rank them in order. So there's some places I can't even say just because I've never been to them, but you don't know? You want me to go? I thought, okay. No, if you have some mind, go ahead.
getting stuff.
Dude, just follow the list, bro. You got just look through the list and go off that. That's what I do. Here, I'll follow the list. Sit down, Johns.
That was pretty lit.
Crazy.
It's pretty lit, bro.
Crazy. Even the service?
It's just solid dudes. Girls, I don't really.
I haven't been to Cracker Barrel since I was a kid.
It's been too fucking long.
Oh yeah, too long. You missing out. And I'm telling you, as a brown black man, I'm telling you, you missing out, man. You missing out. You missing out, man.
Okay, so this is the list you can choose from. Just scroll a little bit if you need to.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna come out. My fucking number one is probably the old Spaghetti Factory.
They shut that down. Did you hear about that?
What? Are you fucking
They shut
kidding
it
me?
down.
That's
Chandler. They shut it down. That was my mom's favorite place to go
dude,
for her
that,
birthday.
their chicken parmesan was fucking amazing.
And so sad. I'm pretty sure I think there's one more in Phoenix, but I think that's like one of the last couple locations.
That's unfortunate. Number two would probably have to be Cheesecake Factory, though. Cheesecake Factory
Really?
is fucking phenomenal.
I think they're too expensive for.
They are. I've been one time, and it was with my ex-girlfriend, unfortunately, but I just cut her that part of the memory out.
Right.
Their appetizers were fucking amazing. I had something I normally wouldn't get anywhere else, and it was fucking amazing. And then I had like a apple pie cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, it was like the cheesecake, and it had like the apple pie apples in the
sounds so
middle,
good.
and had apple pie apples on the top with caramel fucking all over it. Dude, like as a diabetic, it was gonna send my blood sugar into fucking orbit. But it was delicious. I have been chasing that cheesecake high.
Dude, that sounds fantastic. All right, what's 3, 4, and 5?
3 would probably have to be Red Robin, just because I've always had good experiences there. Minus like one time I was sick. Every time I go there, it's like been with family or a couple times with my friends, and it's just always been a good experience, good service, good food.
Right.
And it's a hard place to fucking dock. You know, they got their fucking bottomless fries.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard for me to find something wrong with that place. Number 4 would probably have to be Olive Garden. They've got good breadsticks. Their chicken parmesan is alright.
Mm-hmm.
Not great, but it's alright. Their Taste of Italy's not bad.
Dude, some of their appetizers are fire. I got these it was pretty much like an Italian gusher. It's like this little like mini looking taquitos rolled up, and I think there was like cheese in it. It was fucking so good.
Interesting. That does sound good. I have to fucking try that.
Dude, we gotta go back during their unlimited pasta that season.
I had their calamari once. It wasn't bad.
Really?
But then number 5. Number 5 would have to be this, this should have been number 1. I'm moving everything down, and then this is going to number 1.
Really?
Yes. This is a local place down in Midland, Texas called KD's Barbecue. The first and only time I've been, I ate 1.5 pounds of barbecue in one sitting, along with a side of baked beans, and I want to say a side of coleslaw, 2 pieces of white bread, and like 2 pieces of cornbread. Like, I fucked that shit up. It was the best barbecue I have ever fucking had anywhere.
Yeah,
It was-
meat with it though?
No, it was. I had 1.5 pounds of meat. I had chicken. I had brisket. I had cut brisket, chopped brisket. I had pulled pork. I had cut pork. I had 2 different kinds of sausage. Like, yeah, this plate alone cost like $35-$40.
That sounds so
And I
fucking
fucked
good.
it up. It was so good. Their house-made barbecue sauce
Holy
was
shit.
amazing. And it being in the middle of Texas, you know, you'd think it's a bunch of white people running that place. It's fucking Koreans or something. Like, no joke. It is crazy.
Dude, Korean barbecue is so fire.
Yeah, but they're doing Texas barbecue better than Texans.
Yeah, they're doing that Korean Texas barbecue. It's like Tex-Mex.
Genuinely, like, that is the one place I think, that and Burgerland. But Burgerland's a bit more of a fast food place in Paris, Texas. That's like really.
We gotta try it when we
It's
go
like a-
when we go through Texas to take
I got
our,
some fucking spots. We're gonna die.
Just saying,
Fucking
we're-
phenomenal.
when we go to our New Orleans trip. We'll do a lot of sightseeing through Texas and shit.
There's this other place in Corpus Christi that it's a buffet, hands down the best buffet.
Dude, a
in the
buffet.
country.
Dude, you're gonna have me like gain
Dude.
50 pounds by the end of this goddamn
I
trip.
gained probably 5
Well, dude,
pounds.
think about it. We're going to New Orleans as well, where we're gonna get probably really good seafood. Even though I'm not a fan, I'm gonna force myself to like seafood just so I can
Yo,
eat
you
the
can
shit
try
in
out some
Louisiana.
fucking seafood at this buffet place. They got fucking amazing fried catfish. They're fucking, I had some shrimp there that wasn't bad. Their country fried steak was really fucking good. Their mashed potatoes and gravy was good. Their cornbread was good. All their sides were good.
Texas is gonna fuck me up.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, Kuma.
Doesn't-
Have you named your top 5 places? What you got?
Okay.
IHOP number 1 is insane, actually.
I mean, their breakfast is pretty good. Grand Slam.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
She's getting back to it.
What's number 5?
Those Asian places, no, I don't know the name of it. Those weird ass kind of food, actually. Fuck, I was trying to remember this Asian place. Asian place.
Was it like Payway or some shit?
Osaka?
Osaka.
Payway is pretty good.
I fuck with Payway.
I think it's- Where's the one that's more sit down? PF Chang's.
PF Chang's.
PF Chang's is really fucking good. I'm pretty sure it's
They
really
used to eat like green barbecue.
Dude, I've been to, I don't know which one it was. I mean, it could have been the same one, but I went to one for everybody's birthday. That's where I tried green barbecue the first time. It was so fire.
You know, like,
No, I mean, it just looked like you went in and there was a stove in your table and shit.
I want to try Mongolian barbecue.
You had Wagyu beef? So fucking good.
Oh, I know.
I had Wagyu beef sliders one time because I had a friend that worked at this new like restaurant that like a bunch of influencers went to, and it was like a rich restaurant. She worked there, and we got free meals the first night they opened. And so I ordered Wagyu beef sliders, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, it was so good. But I think number 5 is your Korean barbecue. I'll go down my list. Red Robin's at number 1. I'm surprised it's at number 1 just because usually every time I go, the service isn't bad, but usually something's wrong with the food every time I go with my parents. They always have some problem, and then last time I had a problem, the fries were actually pretty fucking cold, which were disappointing.
I just slather them in fucking ketchup and throw them down.
Oh, dude, but they were like sweet potato fries.
Oh, ew, what the fuck is wrong
I
with you?
love sweet potato fries, bro. They're so good.
Eat a normal fucking.
What do you
French
think
fry
about
like
sweet
a
potato fries,
fucking
Kobe?
person.
I don't like sweet potato like that.
Oh, dude. I'm not even a huge fan. I just like the fries. They're good. So I got, regardless, they came out like pretty cold, and I'm like, damn. And then they remade them and shit for us because my parents were like, and I'm like, okay. But you know, they have bottomless root beer floats, which I love about that. I get that every fucking time I go there. The burgers never disappoint. But yeah, I love their food. Everything Red Robin's really fucking good for the price, and people look past it a lot. Number 2, I'm gonna have, I was looking at this list and it was kind of helping a little bit.
Seconds on steak fries?
Yes, please. My second, I'm probably gonna have, I was gonna say, I'm really surprised Texas Roadhouse wasn't on this.
I enjoy them, but it was just, I don't know, I can get a better steak at fucking.
Okay. Anyways, Chili's is my number 2. I think Chili's is also looks past because
Triple Dipper is fire.
Triple Dipper is fire, and I think their food's not bad. Number 3 is gonna have to be Applebee's. Also look past a lot. I think Applebee's quality has gotten a lot better in the last few years. Because
I mean, they've hired more Chef Mikes, so
whatever that means.
it means microwaves.
But no, like I remember Applebee's as a kid, like it was never really that good. It got shit on, and then I think it was there you and me went, or I went with like some other friends, and like
don't think
I think it was some other friends I went with, and I got food, and I'm like, dude, this is actually so fucking good. Like I was baffled at how good this Applebee's was. And so yeah, I want to give it my number 3 spot because I think that's valid. Oh shit, there's so many more. You know what? I'm gonna. What?
Someone said, like, disappeared.
Bro, it's okay, you be smoking. But I'm gonna say number 4, Olive Garden. I'm not a huge Italian food person, but Olive Garden's cool.
good breadsticks.
They have good breadsticks. I've eaten there twice in the past month, and it's honestly pretty decent. The Alfredo's pretty good. I usually just get Alfredo because I like fettuccine and chicken Alfredo. They have good appetizers too. Pretty fucking good appetizers, so I won't put it past them. Olive Garden, takes number 4 spot. Now, number 5, honestly, I didn't really think of a number 5 spot because I wasn't sure. I don't know. I think I kind of want to go with like a more niche place. There's not a lot of niche sit-down restaurants.
No, if it's niche, it's expensive.
Yeah, if it is niche, it's expensive. So like, if I've ever gone there, it had to have been like with like my family or something, because I know damn well I didn't pay for that food.
I mean, there was that taco place we did for your birthday. That was interesting.
Honestly, yes. No, I'll do that. It was, Get Yo's tacos and wings.
I mean, that last taco I had was fucking...
I had ordered from them on Uber one time, and then we went there for my birthday, and I thought it was pretty good. So I'll go with Get Yo's taco and wings. Sure. Check them out. Chandler, Arizona. I want to say they have one in Phoenix, but don't quote me on that. But Chandler, downtown Chandler, fucking fire. Go try it. They got tacos and... Oh, wait, no. They got tacos and wings, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not.
Fucking wild combo.
What are we at?
We're at an hour 50, so we could probably end it there.
I think we can wrap up the podcast. I think it was a good session.
Yeah.
I think Kuma's
pretty white.
Tapped out for the evening. I know I'm gonna go smoke some more weed after this, probably. Hopefully. Bro, it's been a rough 4 or 5 years. I'll stick with that. But we hope you guys enjoyed the episode of Mr. Sir K-Kuma.
It's a pleasure having you.
K-Kuma the Saiyan. Hopefully we'll get you on. Next time we won't fucking smoke you out this hard. We'll give you a little bit of weed. I've been thinking that hopefully maybe one day we can do, you ever seen those sleep streams that people do? We can get like a whole group of guys we had on the pod together, and we'll like get in our jammies and we'll have like a little sleep stream, and people will try to wake us up by paying money, whatever, you know the point of a sleep stream. Maybe we'll get you on, Kuma, if we decide to do that. I think it'd be really fun though. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure out the lineup and see what's going on, see if we want to do that. But we hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And make sure to check out. That one's on. Make sure to check out our sponsor, Nice Air Fresheners. Nice Air Fresheners. They have some awesome air fresheners. Each air freshener is $2.99. If you buy in bulk, which is 30 or more, they are $2.50 each. If you want to stock up, like I said, they last a long time in the packaging. Check out their website, see what's the best fit for you, what's the best scent for you, to cover up that nasty, filthy stench you guys got. Or just the weed smell, you know? One of the two. Links will be in the description. All the socials will be in the description. And we hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, night. And stay high, I guess.
streets, they call me Joy Boy. Drums that hit like Joy Boy. Girl, I ain't your boy toy. Out here, girl, I'm Joy Boy. Laughing like I'm Joy Boy. I'm smiling like I'm Joy Boy. In the city, I'm rocking like multiple drums, I'm gonna move to my beat. Got the cruise and bread like we came in that geeks. My robbers, they desperate, they locking me out. Let y'all closing the door, so I'm making a key. Got a head on my head and an inch on sleep. Living the dream, I provide for the team. I'm a G4, shit got me blowing my steam. Going G5, baby, I'm chasing my dream. Got a knowledge right out on the neck. These are big rocks. Headshots. We pop on the sideline. City lit like the Grand Line. Put in work like the time skit. Got the monster trio going big time. Stop in my ground, little baby, like Bartolo Mayo. I pop me a berry. I wonder what troubles your mind. See me or the bounty, like baby, what's scary? I put in time on my grind. She saw that fame, now she want me to marry her. She ain't used to a nigga like me. Got her playing my games, now she want me to carry her. Guns out, I call her police. In my saddle, no car, ain't know me. See, curb,